Once a giant, always a giant. For me, it's only a giant.
What's going on YouTube? Diggy546. If you want more sports videos in general, NBA, NFL, Giants, NFCs, whatever, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, like the video. And if you're feeling extra special today, listen, I won't tell if you click that bell. But let's go ahead and get into this Daniel Jones thing. He came out, he supported the Black Lives Matter movement. He said he proudly stands beside it. This is something that I wasn't expecting, because it's very easy to just not say anything and just be a player and not put anything on the risk. He's definitely going to lose fans of people that still don't get it, people that still think that there's people that just refuse to see anything. If you're making it about the military, you're completely lost. I could go on a whole rant about black people serving in the military and not even being able to vote. I could go on a whole rant about that, but just going off of what Daniel Jones said, he addressed that we need to listen to people in general. He didn't say this, but we need to listen to people in general that are being silenced, that are being told that their problems aren't valid. That's something very serious, and it seems like it's taking this tragic event for people to finally understand that you need to listen to people who are being tortured. But definitely proud that he came out and said that. He definitely didn't have to come out and say that at all, but he did. So definitely has my respect for that. And you guys already know how I feel about Daniel Jones, the quarterback. Dude is a beast. And you got all these people coming out saying that they're wrong now. I think Chris Sims came out, and I'm pulling this up now. He just said he was just flat out wrong. All these people, they said they misevaluated him. They're just flat out wrong. He got drafted at 6, and they had us fooled. They had us fooled saying that he was just some bum with a weak arm that was just completely average in every category. But he already proved that wrong. And I'm just glad that Chris Sims jumped on the train. I'm glad that Chris Sims can listen to what his eyes are telling him, what his eyes are screaming at him. Unlike Todd McShay, who somebody please help Todd McShay. I'm not going to get into the details about him, getting sick and all of that. But Todd McShay he's just a complete, he's so clueless. He thinks for some reason that it's cool to say that the Giants need a quarterback going into last year's draft or this past month's draft. I mean, he's completely clueless. I don't understand why it's taking these people so long to come around on this. To me, he's already shown the tools that he is an upper echelon talent in the league. He's mobile. He's accurate when he's mobile. He's good running left. He's good running right. He has, he has the full package. He's got to focus on, keeping his focus and, being aware of what's going on and getting used to the speed of the game. But every quarterback has to do that. Every player has to do that. So I'm not worried about that. The fumbles will go down, interceptions will go down because his processing will go up. He's in a new system, but this system is going to be catered to him. Do you really think that these guys who say that they're about teaching, about not just building an offense and saying you have to play in this offense, but telling these players that I'm going to build an offense around you? So this offense will be tailored to him. We don't know exactly how everything will look because there's no practice yet and there's no games yet. So all of this at this point is just speculation. And going ahead and moving to my third topic, I've seen a lot of comparisons about Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones. I'm going to go ahead and put this to rest. How many times have you seen Daniel Jones go somewhere, get blown out, and be on the sideline saying, seeing ghosts, seeing ghosts. I've never seen that happen to Daniel Jones. I've never seen it. If someone can tell me when you saw that happen, let me know. But I've never seen that happen. And Sam Darnold is in his second year for this guy who's supposed to be so much better of a pick than Saquon Barkley was. And, you pass on the generational talent because you have to get your quarterback, which is just anything. Just pick any quarterback and it'll be better than Saquon Barkley, of course. But Sam Darnold is not. He's not there. He's already not shown me that he's already shown me that he's not on the same level as Daniel Jones. I mean, DJ had 4 games where he had 4 touchdowns. Sam Darnold, I don't know if he's even done it once in his career. And then you go over to Dwayne Haskins. Why is this even a debate? Dwayne Haskins is done. He had two good games. He had, I think, 5 touchdowns and 5 or 6 touchdowns in his home stadium, and Daniel Jones had 7 in the Redskins stadium. He's not even a Redskin. I mean, this whole back and forth debate about these losers that want to just bring up these outcasts that aren't in the same category as Daniel Jones, it's not a comparison at this point. I mean, Kyler Murray is the only guy that should be compared to him as far as these young quarterbacks. Of course, we're not considering Lamar Jackson. He just won MVP. We're not considering, guys like Pat Mahomes or, all of these guys. But Sam Darnold, Dwayne Haskins, Drew Lock, because he had a couple of good games, Gardner Minshew, who had a better season than Kyler Murray, but for some reason, everybody just was going to hand that guy the Rookie of the Year regardless. But definitely happy to see what I'm seeing from this guy, Daniel Jones. And it seems like some people are coming around and some people are just going to continue to hate. This definitely got me, more invested in this guy as a person. Lets me learn a little bit more about him as a person, teaching fans, that he's understanding what's going on. And I think it's pretty cool. He put himself out there because there's a lot of people who are going to say that he's anti-American now, which apparently if you're pro-black, if you're for the life of black people, you're anti-American. And a lot of people's eyes, sadly. So that's what I have to say about that. You guys need to realize that whether it be activism, whether it be football, whether it be basketball, whether it be tiddlywinks, and whether it be chess, Daniel Jones is going to sweep the board, and it's just what he does best. He does everything best, and I haven't seen the guy miss yet. I haven't seen him miss. Just like Eli, made Twitter a couple 2-3 weeks ago, Eli hasn't missed. Not one tweet has Eli missed on. Daniel Jones doesn't miss. He's dropping dimes all over the planet. But that's just my couple of cents on that. I'm really happy with our quarterback, and I can't wait to see him play this year. So, Diggy546, and I'm out.